Few of you who were able to come on Monday night, thank you for coming to both nights. I am so excited to be able to show off the work of another set of speakers and presenters. And yeah, let's get the ball rolling. So our first presenter, I'm so bad with names on when I'm Sari Wilson from Higher Ed. Yeah, turn your mic on.
Okay, you guys can hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Just let me know when you're ready to kind of start.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good evening. For those of you that I don't know personally, my name is Sari Wilson, and I'm the Higher Education Program at the Harvard Graduate School of Education. And for the past 3 years, I've served as the director of the Collegiate Summer Away Program at IDEA Public Schools. IDEA is a growing charter management organization that serves the regions of South Texas and Central Texas. When I think about the problem of low-income graduation rates and for graduation rates for first-generation college students, undermatching immediately comes to mind. Undermatching, or the phenomena where a student will select a college or university that falls far below their academic abilities, can ultimately impact college persistence and graduation. In fact, Long and Kurlander, in a study of Ohio State public universities, found that where you start can ultimately impact where you end up. They found that only 58% of the students who started at a non-selective four-year university finished within 6 years. And the gap was even wider when we think about students who started at a community college with only 1 in 3 finishing. Therefore, students need to find the right match and fit school far before senior year. Match meaning the school aligns with their academic abilities, and fit means it aligns with all their environmental needs. So in order to combat this, in 2014, we started the Collegiate Summer Away Program, or CSAP for short. CSAP, over the course of 3 years, will have sent almost 1,000 students to summer away programs the summer before their senior year. Through CSAP, we believe that if students select these best match and fit schools, they'll ultimately apply, enroll, and matriculate onto these campuses, therefore driving up persistence and college graduation rates. But I think the best way to really encapsulate CSAP and all of its magic and the things that it's been doing at IDEA is to tell you guys the 3 mantras that we tell our students. Practice makes perfect, try before you buy, and the just right fit. Practice makes perfect. 2 days ago, marathoners came from all over the country to race in those 26 miles of the Boston Marathon. I can guarantee you that people like Dean Jim Ryan did not just show up on game day ready to go without months and months of training. The same goes for applying to college. Through CSAP, we literally incubate the entire college process a year prior to senior year. So students through the CSAP program will research best match and fit universities, they'll apply to our CSAP scholarship, which is modeled after the Common App, get lots of feedback along the way, they'll receive financial aid, make their decision, and for many of them, will step foot on a plane for the very first time to go to their college or university and matriculate that summer. By doing this, we're essentially building their skills entire year prior to their senior year. The second mantra CSAP holds is try before you buy. All right, I want you to think about the last major purchase you made. So for some of you, it might have been a home. For many of you, it might have been this degree at Harvard University. Thinking about that though, you most likely tried it before you bought it. I'm sure a lot of you came to the master's visit day in March, trying out that major purchase before you signed on the dotted line. Arguably, college is one of the weightiest decisions we're ever gonna make. And yet, across the country, students are financially relegated to the world of online shopping. Well, through CSAP, my students can literally enter the fitting room to try on college. They can check the size and the fit, imagining the memories they're gonna accrue there. In fact, just last summer, we sent students to try on 45 different colleges and universities. And the very last mantra, the just right fit, harkens back to that age-old story of Goldilocks and the 3 bears. While at the Ed School we do not condone breaking and entering, we can see that it has some similarities with CSAP. The just right fit reminds me of a story of Nikki. So Nikki was one of our first CSAP students, and in her junior year, she was awarded a scholarship to go to Brown University that summer. So Nikki went those thousands of miles. She ate in the cafeterias, attended classes with professors, and saw the virtual tour come to life right before her eyes. Senior year comes around. Nikki is torn. Nikki got an acceptance to a school that was close to home with a lower graduation rate, and she also received an acceptance to that small university in Providence, Rhode Island. Well, I am happy to announce that Nikki is currently thriving at that university in Providence, Rhode Island. Because you see, through CSAP, Nikki came to believe that she could and would graduate from Brown University. Through CSAP, she was able to practice before she made perfect, try before she committed, and ultimately she found her Goldilocks moment. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sari, where are the numbers? We are at Harvard University and we're all master's students, and that's what we do. Where is the data? Let me share out some compelling statistics. Our first CSAP year, 80% of the entire district that went to highly competitive and most competitive schools, 80% of these students were CSAP students. Of the students who selected schools that were at a 50% rate or higher in graduation rate for 4 years, 6 of 10 of these students had gone on a CSAP program. And in our second year of CSAP, who are now seniors, so receiving their college acceptances, we have seen a 30% increase in highly competitive and most competitive school acceptances. Unfortunately, college counseling around the country happens often too late in the game. Students, if they only experience this process their senior year, it may be too late for them. We believe that programs like CSAP can get our students to actually build these skills much earlier so they feel comfortable with the process, they can make their best match and fit decision, and ultimately persist and graduate on time. So as a last minute thing, I would love for you to follow our students' journeys as they go through their summer experiences this summer at #IdeaCSAP, and thanks for listening.